If you've been thinking about starting a business but the legal side of things feels a little intimidating, you're definitely not alone. A lot of new entrepreneurs assume forming an LLC is complicated, expensive, or something that requires hiring a lawyer. But in reality, starting an LLC online is actually much simpler than most people expect. In this video, I'm going to show you how to start an LLC online in about 10 minutes, even if you're a complete beginner and have never dealt with business formation before. We'll go through the basic steps involved, what information you'll need, and how the entire process works from start to finish, so you know exactly what to expect. And if you'd rather have someone guide you through the process and handle the paperwork for you, I'll also explain why many entrepreneurs use Northwest Registered Agent to get their LLC set up quickly and correctly. If you want to check them out later, I do have a discount link for Northwest Registered Agent in the description and pinned comment below the video. Before we jump into the steps though, let's quickly talk about what an LLC actually is and why so many small businesses choose this structure. An LLC stands for Limited Liability Company, and it's one of the most popular business structures for entrepreneurs and small businesses. The main reason people form an LLC is because it separates your personal assets from your business. Without an LLC, most businesses operate as sole proprietorships by default. In that situation, you and your business are legally considered the same entity. That means if the business runs into legal trouble, debt, or financial issues, your personal assets could potentially be at risk. When you form an LLC, the business becomes its own legal entity, which helps protect your personal finances while also making your company appear more professional. It can also make things easier when opening a business bank account, working with clients, and keeping your business finances separate from your personal finances. Now that you understand why people form LLCs, let's walk through the basic steps involved in setting one up online. Before we begin the LLC registration process, there are a few things you'll want to have ready. First, you'll need a business name. This name must be unique in your state and include LLC or limited liability company at the end. Second, you'll need a registered agent. Every LLC is required to have one. This is a person or company responsible for receiving official legal documents and government notices on behalf of the business. And third, you'll need a business address and some basic information about how the company will be managed. Once you have those details ready, the actual filing process can move fairly quickly. So now let's walk through the main steps involved in starting an LLC online. The first step is choosing a name for your LLC. Your business name needs to be unique within your state and include an LLC designator such as LLC or limited liability company. Most states allow you to check name availability through the Secretary of State website, which makes it easy to see if your preferred name is already taken. If the name you want is available, you're ready to move on to the next step. Next, you'll need to appoint a registered agent. Every LLC is legally required to have one, and their role is to receive official legal documents and government correspondence for your business. Technically, you can act as your own registered agent if you have a physical address in the state where your LLC is formed. However, many business owners prefer using a professional registered agent service instead. Doing so helps keep your personal address off public records and ensures important documents are handled properly. This is one of the reasons many entrepreneurs use Northwest Registered Agent, since they provide registered agent services and also help guide you through the LLC formation process. If you want to check them out later, remember I do have a discount link in the description and pinned comment below the video. Once you've chosen your registered agent, the next step is filing the official formation documents. The document that officially creates your LLC is called the Articles of Organization. This form gets submitted to your state Secretary of State office and typically includes your LLC name, registered agent information, business address, and details about how the company will be managed. Most states allow you to file this form online, which makes the process relatively quick. Once the form is submitted and the state filing fee is paid, the state reviews the application and approves your LLC. After your LLC is approved, the next step is getting an EIN, which stands for Employer Identification Number. This number is issued by the IRS and acts like a social security number for your business. You'll need an EIN if you plan to open a business bank account, hire employees, or file certain business taxes. Applying for an EIN is absolutely free and can usually be done online in just a few minutes. Another important step after forming your LLC is creating an operating agreement. This document outlines how the LLC will operate and how decisions will be made within the company. Even if you're the only owner of the business, having an operating agreement helps reinforce the legal separation between you and your business. It also provides a clear framework for how the company will be run moving forward. Now, technically, you can go through each of these steps yourself by navigating your state's website and filing the paperwork manually. However, many entrepreneurs choose to use an LLC formation service instead because it simplifies the entire process. One service that many small business owners prefer is Northwest Registered Agent. Instead of having to figure out government forms on your own, their platform guides you through the setup process step by step. You provide the basic details of your business and they prepare and submit the formation documents to the state for you. They also provide registered agent services, which means they receive official legal documents and government notices on behalf of your business and make sure nothing important gets missed. Another feature people appreciate is privacy protection. When you form an LLC, certain information becomes part of the public record. Northwest allows you to use their business address on your formation documents, which helps keep your personal address off public databases. Their support team also specializes in business formation, so if you ever have questions about the process, you're able to talk to someone who understands LLC setup and compliance requirements. Because of that, many entrepreneurs find it to be one of the easiest ways to get an LLC formed quickly and correctly. And again, if you want to check them out, I do have a discount link for Northwest Registered Agent in the description and pinned comment below the video. Starting an LLC online might sound complicated at first, but once you understand the steps, the process is actually very straightforward. In most cases, it simply involves choosing your business name, appointing a registered agent, filing your formation documents, getting an EIN, and setting up an operating agreement. With the right information prepared ahead of time, the entire process can move surprisingly quickly. If you found this guide helpful, make sure to give the video a thumbs up so more entrepreneurs can find it. And if you want more tutorials on starting an LLC, building a business, and navigating entrepreneurship, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you have any questions about forming an LLC, feel free to leave them in the comments below. I read every comment and I'm always happy to help. And if you're ready to start your LLC and want a simple way to do it, you can check out Northwest Registered Agent using the discount link in the description and pinned comment below the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.